All right, it is November 17th, and it is the release day for Rhythm of War, and I am so excited. So, Rhythm of War is the fourth book in the Stormlight Archive, which the first book of that series is The Way of Kings. It's by Brandon Sanderson. As I've mentioned before, The Way of Kings is my favorite book of all time, and understandably, I am so excited for Rhythm of War to come out and to see it, so I thought that I'd film myself unboxing it and just kind of capture that moment. So a little bit about my experiences with the Stormlight Archive. I had The Way of Kings recommended to me, I think about 2 or 3 years ago. I was either 16 or 17, and at the time I was kind of disappointed with the books that I was reading. I just hadn't really found the books that I was super excited about. And so I got recommended Way of Kings. Rhythm of War wasn't out yet. Got recommended The Way of Kings. I went to the library and got a copy that looked very much like this, a little bit more beat up. And I read the thing in 2 weeks. And that was a journey like no other. There was so much pain and so much beauty that just came through in these pages. And Brandon Sanderson is an amazing writer and told a beautiful story. And of course I read the next books, Words of Radiance and Oathbringer, and the worst thing about Oathbringer, which was an amazing book by the way, almost as good as The Way of Kings. I don't know if it quite beats it, but it's so good. The only bad thing about it was that it was not the end of the series. I was not aware of this at the time. The Stormlight Archive is not a trilogy. It is a 10-book series, and at the time there were only 3 books out yet. Contributing to my confusion and making for a very interesting realization once I hit the end. But now the 4th book is coming out, Rhythm of War, and I have waited so long for this, at least 2 years. And I'm very excited, so let's go see. I have to go downstairs to get the package from the dorm front desk. So for packages at my dorm, they don't let you pick them up until like 5 at night. So I got the email from the college saying, hey, you received a package at like maybe 11:30ish, maybe a little later, which was very exciting. But unfortunately, I could not pick it up until now. So let's go do that. Okay, it's here. Look at it. Yay. I used to have a knife, but I don't anymore because I lost it. So this should do. We'll see how this works. I get to watch half of my face make weird faces as I saw this open. Okay, the moment of truth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. I have never owned one of these legit big hardcovers before for the Stormlight Archive. I have The Way of Kings, but it's in this little trade paperback version, which granted I love, not least of all because it was the cheapest option, but this is amazing. Like, look at this thing. Oh wow. Oh, let's look at the dust jacket. Let's look under it. Mustn't down. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, so look, so it's got the Rhythm of War, the nice silver stuff, and then it's got this, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like this nice glyph here. I'm trying to remember. This looks like it might be the Will Shaper glyph, just like really stretched out, which makes sense because Brandon Sanderson has said that this is supposed to be the Will Shaper book, which, if you don't know, Will Shapers are an order of Knights Radiant, which are magic people in the Stormlight Archive. So this is going to be an interesting book. So Let's carefully slide that back on. Look at this monster. It is so thick. It's like, I know that these things are monsters, but I don't think I was expecting it to, in this big size, to be this thick, because like the paperback that I have, it's thick. This thing is a monster, but like, look, they're like the same width. Oh wow. All right, I'm gonna open it. I saw some art on the inside. Not gonna lie, this was slightly inspired by that video that Daniel Green did of unboxing The Way of Kings leatherbound. I watched that eagerly and had a little bit of inspiration for this video. Ooh, oh wow. Here, look at this. Wow. I'm guessing that these are heralds. Not sure who that would be. I would say Vev, except that she's always talked about with keys, so probably not Vev. That looks like Nalm. Oh, he's got that glyph, so maybe it's Skybreaker glyph. Okay. Let's look at the other end papers. Never mind, that's totally Nalm. Or Nan, or Nin. Oh man, I'm mixing them up. Wow, I am so impressive. Who's this? I mean, it looks like Shalon. Okay, now that I've made it look like I know nothing about the Stormlight Archive, trust me, I do. I just apparently can't recognize the heralds. Now, I'm going to open it and, wait, I didn't read the back. The backs are one of the things I love about the Stormlight Archive. So instead of just writing a regular blurb, which he does, Brandon Sanderson writes these specialized, back cover things from in-universe. So the things on the backs are actually from the Stormlight Archive, someone in the Stormlight Archive. So I'm going to read it. This might be considered spoilers. If you, for some reason, don't know what happened in Oathbringer and The Way of Kings and Words of Radiance, then maybe skip ahead to this timestamp. Thanks. There are secrets we have kept for so long, watching, sleepless, eternal, and soon they will no longer be ours. The one who is three seeks the captured soul, but does not know it. The imprisoned Spren, so long ago forgotten. Can she free her own soul in time to find knowledge? The knowledge that damns all people of Roshar? The fallen soldier caresses and loves the spear, even as it gouges his own flesh. He steps ever forward, even into the darkness, without light. He can bring none with him, but that which he can kindle himself. The broken sister sees her mistakes, and thinks she is one herself. She seems so far from her ancestors, but does not realize they carry her upon their shoulders, toward victory, and toward that most important silence. And the mother of machines, most important of them all, dances with liars at a grand ball. She must unmask them, find their hidden truths, and present them to the world. She must admit that the worst lies have been the ones she tells herself. If she does, our secrets will finally become truths indeed. Oh, wow. Okay, so, one of the things that I used to do, with, The Way of Kings, which definitely had this specialized naming of the characters inside, was try to figure out which one was which. This was before I was deep in, and then I was able to see, oh yeah, this one's this. And I can see now, which one is which here. If you don't want to know which one is which, then you can skip ahead to the timestamp. But if not, I'm gonna say who I think they are. The one who is three, I think that's Shalon. She has her dissociative personality disorder, more or less. Maybe not exactly that, but it seems like she has that mental disorder, and she has three main aspects that she kind of goes in and out of, so that's probably what this is. The fallen soldier, the spear was a dead giveaway, Kaladin, and oh wow, that description. This is gonna be a painful one, isn't it? Oh man. Okay, so the broken sister, I think that's Venli. Sister, Eshonai, broken. Yeah, she seems like she's broken. This line, she seems so far from her ancestors, but does not realize they carry her upon their shoulders. Wow. I am, wow. Okay, and the mother of machines, most important of them all. Navani. That's Navani. And I know this partially because I've heard people say Navani is way more important in this book. And Navani's great. There are some things about her that are like, okay, well, you're not necessarily the greatest human being, but at the same time, she's fascinating, and wow. Wow. Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is not, okay, so, I mean, of course it is. Of course it's going to be new and exciting, but this does not look like it's going to be a repeat of anything that's happened before. Oh no, Brandon Sanderson, what do you have in store for me? Oh, and this whole thing, the people who are saying this, basically who wrote this back cover copy, are the Sleepless. So in world, we basically know that there are certain species of things that are not human. If you've read Dawn Shard, you know a little bit about these secrets that they're keeping. They could be different secrets, but I'm pretty darn sure that it's the secrets. Those are the secrets they're talking about. Wow, this is gonna be a ride. Okay, so I'm gonna open it just because, just a little bit more. You can only a little bit more cooing over. Oh wow. Speaking of cooing, wow. I know it's a plain. I just love this style. It just brings me so many memories from reading The Way of Kings and Words of Radiance and Oathbringer. Wow. Preface and acknowledgments. Don't worry, I'm not going to read those. At least not on camera. Oh. Ooh. Okay. First page. Wow. Okay, wow. There you go. All right. Thank you for watching me unbox this. Thank you for watching me coo over this beautiful, beautiful book. I am so excited to see what Brandon Sanderson does to me next. He's probably going to break my soul and stitch it back together. Hopefully, he's definitely done that in the past. So, yeah, I plan to, as soon as I'm done reading it, which, I mean, it's a big book, but I expect it shouldn't be too long. As soon as I'm done reading it, I want to post a review first on the priority list. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon.